Hey everyone, what's going on? Jim here. Welcome to Grassroots Piano. So that was just Antonio Dvorak, and that was a simplified version of Symphony No. 9, the fourth movement. Bringing that up because that tune's in E minor, and there's a lot of tunes in E minor. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and give you tips on how to practice the E natural minor scale in the harmonic, as well as the E melodic minor scale. When you get scales down, it's many ingredients. You can see the functions and hear the functions of music, which is really, really important if you want to get a good foundation. So let's begin with finding E minor. You can see on the screen, we have that one sharp, and if you know G major, then we go up 6 steps, and now that is our root, also known as tonic. So we are going to play E minor, all the same notes as G major, but starting on E, so the sound quality is quite different. The benefit of practicing the scales, you get a value pack here because you can apply, well, you should apply the same fingering that you've done for G major, C major, D, A, E. So that is great news. The left hand is going to be here. I'm going to play here, E, F sharp, G, A, B, third finger on C, and then D, and then E. I do have a play along. So you can take advantage of that and work on them. The pattern's going to be, it'll be a little slower. And then there's a half note, and then I try it again. And I'll do a right hand, and then left hand, and then both hands. So you can go to the part of the video that you need to practice. Let's talk about the E harmonic minor. Before I play a well-known piece that has E harmonic minor influence in it, I just want to let everyone know that once you get the E natural minor down, you need to memorize the 7th step, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now it's harmonic, so we raise the 7th. So that is D sharp to an E. That acts as a very strong leading tone. I also counted each note, which might seem simple. It's really important to get those degrees down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Now, the reason I stopped and went 5, because the tune I'm going to play has a B7 chord in it, and that looks like this. And that's the crucial note. That's a 5 chord in E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that D sharp acts as a leading tone back to E minor. All right? Spend a little time with theory, just open up the door slowly, and you'll see the benefits down the road. It goes much farther than just pressing buttons or looking at the screen on what note you should play. If you can get under the hood a little bit, you really open up strong musicality. All right, so I'm only going to play a part of the song. It was made famous by the band, I think it was Bob Dylan, The Animals, House of the Rising Sun. So I'm going to play a simple accompaniment. All right, so when we have that in here, there is a house anew. There it is, that's the B7. And then we resolve back to the 1 to E minor. And this is the benefit of the E harmonic minor scale. Looks like this. Common problems that learners do, by the way, when we're playing that, our hand is not far enough in the keyboard, so we might get a little sloppy there. So get used to bringing that hand in. All right, and then here, thinking arm weight, always arm weight. You want to get used to that. That's a good thing to do. It might seem simple, but once you get both hands going, it can get confusing, and you might leave that detail out. And that's why we have accuracy issues. The left hand, I find a little easier because this finger's longer, and we just play that. All right, E melodic minor, one of my favorite scales. So the melodic minor, we are going to be thinking about raising the 6th and 7th. So, and we raise it going up and then going down. It is natural. There is a well-known jazz tune that has been played in this key often. It's also common in G minor. And let's see if you recognize it. And then I'm going to get geeky and show you exactly where the melodic minor works in this tune, going under the hood. By the way, when you see and hear how things work, it's so much easier to memorize. You can count on different, not just like kinesthetic learning, not just muscle movement or what is it called, muscle memory. You're also thinking auditory memory and whatnot. All right, I bet you'll recognize it after the third or fourth note, if I play it okay. So look at that last phrase. We have a B, C sharp, D sharp, and then we go to the G, which is the third in E minor. And if we look at that E melodic minor, there it is. That's kind of cool. So I wanted to just show you, not are we just learning scales, but I'm providing information on what tunes use these scales. Obviously we could be here all day. There's more than just the three that I picked. So now when you're playing this, you want to get used to getting your hands in the keyboard so you're comfortable. And in the exercise, I have, like the other ones, one hand at a time, but then I also have it in contrary motion, which is kind of cool because the right hand will go down natural, and I talk about it briefly. The left hand will go up, and that is raised. So check out the play along. You're more than welcome to play along. The notes are on the screen, but I also will have a PDF link. And do me a favor, if you've been liking my videos, could you hit that like button so I can reach other awesome people like you? All right, let's go to the play along. Again. Here we go, left hand. 2, 3, 4. Again. Both hands. Again, and here we go, harmonic. So get your hands ready. We're going to start with the right hand and think about where you need to be, because that D sharp sometimes throws students off. You want to make sure that your hand is in the keyboard. Here we go. 2, 3, and. Using arm weight for the smaller fingers, well, all of them. Again. And let's go to left hand. Get set up. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, try, and. Again. Both hands. 1, 2, here we go. All right, it's melodic time with the right hand. We're going to do that going up, raise to 6th and 7th, going down, E natural. Here we go. 2, 3, play, and. Try it again, and. All right, here we go, left hand. 4 counts to begin. 2, 3, 4, and. Both hands, 1, 2, ready, and. Try to hear both hands, even volume. And definitely try to hear the different sound between each scale. More on that later. E harmonic minor, contrary motion. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. E melodic minor, parallel motion. It's a little tricky. Going down is natural. When it's going up, it is the raised 6th and 7th. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. That's fun. Hopefully this video was helpful. Take your time, learn the scales little by little each day. That will be a very big foundation for your learning. And some musicians said this, if you know who it is, I can't remember the person, but scales are like the fabric of your sound, meaning that once you get more scales down, you have bigger ideas and you can see how things connect. They're not always fun to practice, I get it, but hopefully you can see what I did with learning between the scales and how you can incorporate them or how you can see them in tunes. All right, until next time, please take care. See everyone real soon. Bye-bye.